Before the day softens, light goes low. Nothing closing the moment, just slow. Winter afternoon leans back, soft and white. Here the room feels gently quieter inside. The desk stays steady, unchanged, the chair stays near. I continue without a signal, clear. No sound asking me to wrap it up, no need to wait. Every task feels comfortable at this rate. The air feels warm and cooperative. Breath moves calm and sure. I don't think about the ending, I work. Time lowers its voice, not its choice. Before the day softens, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Before the day softens, minutes moving gently stay. I don't rush toward the evening, I let it play. Keys repeat a slower pattern, soft and neat. Thoughts arrive with extra space at my feet. The clock behaves a quiet guide, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to close. Just familiar motions moving as it goes. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind. Before the day softens, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Before the day softens, keeps the rhythm smooth and plain. I don't look for something better, I remain. If the winter light turns gold on the wall, I don't answer it with speed at all. Breathing easy, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given time and space to change. Before the day softens, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a stronger signal just to do. Before the day softens, as the evening draws near, work remains a simple motion, clear. Light goes low but doesn't fade. Time moves on, gently late. Just a winter afternoon becoming evening. Evening comes gently without a sound. Nothing falling out of place all around. Winter light turns soft and low, gold along the wall. Here the room feels quietly held after all. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair keeps where I stay. I continue without a signal through the day. No sound calling for a close, no need to shut things down. Every task feels settled, safe. doesn't draw a line, it's kind. Evening comes gently, everything moves clean and free. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, just me. Evening comes gently, minutes land and softly stay. I don't force the flow of progress, I let it play. Keys repeat a warmer rhythm, even clear. Thoughts arrive without importance here. The clock behaves not loud or close, it knows where to be. Time feels helpful when I let it move with me. No finish line inside the hour, no need to conclude. Just familiar emotions resting in a groove. I don't rush what's calm and kind, it aligns, it aligns. Evening comes gently, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Evening comes gently, keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't chase a better moment, I remain. If the light begins to fade, I don't hurry toward the dark. There's a comfort in continuing where we are. Breathing even posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given time to change. Evening comes gently, hours level, calm and true. I don't need a louder signal just to do. Evening comes gently as the daylight softly stays. Work remains a simple motion through the day. Light goes low but feels okay. Time stays warm in quiet ways. Just a winter day continuing gray.
Gold moves toward evening, light goes low, nothing ending suddenly, just slow. Winter light drifts further down, soft and wide. Here the room feels gently wrapped inside. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays where I am. I continue without a headline by my hand. No sound asking me to conclude, no cue to leave. Every task feels comfortable to keep. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves smooth and sure. I don't name what I am doing, I work. Time lowers its voice, not its choice. Repeat a slower rhythm, round and clear. Thoughts arrive without importance here. The clock behaves not loud or close, it knows where to be. Time feels helpful when I let it move with me. No finish line inside the just familiar emotions settling again. I don't rush what feels aligned. The light is kind. Nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues calm and steady. Feels fine. Gold moves toward evening. Keeps the rhythm open plain. I don't chase a better moment. I remain. If the sunlight bends to amber near the door, I don't follow it with hurry or more. Breathing even, posture loose. No need to rearrange. Winter works when given warmth and time to change. Goal moves toward evening. Hours level, calm and true. I don't need a louder signal just to do. Gold moves toward evening as the day begins to bend. Work remains a simple motion, unbroken. Light goes low but stays sincere. Time moves on unsharp and clear. Just a winter afternoon descending. Just before the lamps turn on, light goes low. Nothing asking for a pause, just slow. Winter evening gathers near, soft and mild. Here the room feels gently waiting for a while. The desk remains uncomplicated. The chair stays where I am. I continue without a headline by my hand. No sound signaling a stop. No reason to prepare. Every task feels comfortable right there. The air feels warm and cooperative. Breath moves smooth and slow. I don't name what I am doing, I go. Time doesn't draw a line. It gives me time. Just before the lamps turn on, everything moves clean and free. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, just me. Just before the lamps turn on, minutes land and gently stay. I don't force the flow of progress, I let it play. Keys repeat a softer rhythm, round and clear. Thoughts arrive without importance here. The clock behaves not loud or close. It knows where to be. Time feels helpful when I let it move with me. No finish line inside the hour. No choice I need to make. Just familiar motions settling at their pace. I don't rush what feels aligned. The light is kind. Just before the lamps turn on, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Just before the lamps turn on, keeps the rhythm open plain. I don't chase a better moment, I remain. If the sky turns on
posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given warmth and time to change. Just before the lamps turn on, hours level, calm and true. I don't need a louder signal just to do. Just before the lamps turn on, as the evening settles in, work remains a simple motion within. Light goes low but stays sincere. Time moves on, the room is near. Just a winter evening waiting here. Lights on, work stays soft, warm and near. Nothing ending in this moment, still here. Winter evening takes its place, slow and kind. Here the room feels gently gathered inside. The desk stays steady, unchanged, the chair feels right. I continue without a signal tonight. No sound telling me to stop, no need to rush. Every task feels comfortable as such. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves smooth and slow. I don't think about the distance I go. Time settles into tone, my own. Lights on, work stays soft, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Lights on, work stays soft, minutes move and gently stay. I don't push toward the night, I let it play. Keys repeat a mellow rhythm, soft and round. Thoughts arrive without importance, sound. The clock behaves a quiet guide, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to close. Just familiar motions moving as it goes. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's fine. Lights on, work stays soft, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Lights on, work stays soft, keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the night grows comfortable in the room, I don't answer it with hurry too soon. Breathing easy, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given warmth and time to change. Ooh, lights on, work stays soft, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a stronger signal just to do. Lights on, work stays soft, as the evening settles in. Work remains a simple motion, warm. Dark outside but clear in here. Time moves on without a fear. Just a winter evening continuing, soft. Nothing asked to move, low and calm. nothing calling for a sign, just on. When a night stays evenly still, soft and wide, here the room feels quietly balanced inside. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays near. I don't check what should happen next, clear. No sound asking for momentum, no need to try. Every task feels already resting by and by. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves slow and sure. I don't follow where the seconds go, I work. Time rests unmarked in the dark. Nothing asks to move, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Nothing asks to move, minutes settle, gently stay. I don't push the moment forward, I let it play. Keys repeat a muted motion, low and thin. Thoughts arrive without importance within. The clock fades into atmosphere, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to know, just familiar motions happening slow. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind. Nothing asks to move, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Nothing asks to move, keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the silence stays complete in the room, I don't answer it with thought too soon. Breathing even, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given stillness, time and space. Nothing asks to move, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a clearer reason, just to do. Nothing asks to move as the night remains the same. Work stays a simple motion, warm. Light stays low, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines, just a winter moment holding here. Nothing new arrives, still and low. Nothing asking for attention, just so. Winter night holds even weight, soft and plain. Here the room feels quietly settled again. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays near. I don't expect a change to come clear. No sound asking me to respond, no need to decide. Every task feels already held inside. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves slow and sure. I don't wonder what comes after. I work. Time stays where it rests at best. Nothing new arrives, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Nothing new arrives, minutes settle, gently stay. I don't move the moment forward, I let it play. Keys repeat a quiet habit, low and thin. Thoughts arrive without importance within. The clock becomes the background, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to know. Just familiar motions continuing slow. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind. Nothing new arrives, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues calm and steady, feels fine. Nothing new arrives, keeps the rhythm open plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the silence stays complete in the room, I don't fill it up with meaning too soon. Breathing even, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given stillness, time and space. Nothing new arrives, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a clearer signal, just to do. Nothing new arrives as the night remains the same. Work stays a simple motion, warm. Light stays low, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines. Just a winter moment, resting here. Remaining as it is, low and calm. Nothing asking me to answer, just on. Winter night stays evenly set, soft and plain. Here the room feels quietly complete again. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays near. I don't adjust what already fits, clear. No sound asking for momentum, no need to try. Every task feels already resting by and by. The air feels warm and cooperative, moves slow and sure. I don't trace where the minutes go, I work. Time rests without demand at hand. Remaining as it is, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Remaining as it is, minutes settle, gently stay. I don't push the moment forward, I let it play. Keys repeat a quiet habit, low and thin. Thoughts arrive without importance within. The clock becomes the background, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to know, just familiar motions happening slow. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind, remaining as it is. Nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Remaining as it is keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the silence keeps its weight in the room, I don't fill it up with meaning too soon. Breathe and even posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given stillness, time and space. Remaining as it is, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a clearer marker, just to do. Remaining as it is, as the night remains the same. Work stays a simple motion, warm. Light stays low, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines. Just a winter moment resting here. Staying exactly like this, low and still, nothing asking for a shift. Oh well, winter night holds even tone, soft and plain. Here the room feels quietly complete again. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays near. I don't look for a reason clear, no sound asking me to improve, no need to change. Every task feels already held in range. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves slow and sure. I don't trace where the minutes go, I work, time rests without demand. At hand, staying exactly like this, everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, still here. Staying exactly like this, minutes settle, gently stay. I don't move the moment forward, I let it play. Keys repeat a quiet habit, low and thin. Thoughts arrive without importance within. The clock dissolves into the room, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to know, just familiar motions happening slow. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind, staying exactly like this. Nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues calm and steady, feels fine. Staying exactly like this keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the silence holds its weight in the space, I don't answer it with thought or pace. Breathing even, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given stillness, time and space. Staying exactly like this, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a clear marker just to do. Staying exactly like this as the night remains the same. Work stays a simple motion, warm. Light stays low, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines. Just a winter moment, staying here. Still here, still working. Light is low. Nothing calling for a change, just flow. Winter evening holds its line, soft and plain. Here the room feels gently steady again. The desk remains uncomplicated, the chair stays near. I return to what I was doing, clear. No sound asking for an answer, no need to rush. Every task feels comfortable as such. The air feels warm and cooperative. Breath moves slow and sure. I don't ask how long it's been, I work. Time doesn't need a name, it stays. Still here, still working. Everything feels calm and clear. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent. Still here, still here, still working. Minutes land and gently stay. I don't push toward an ending, I let it play. Keys repeat a quiet pattern, low and thin. Thoughts arrive without importance within. The clock behaves a distant idea, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no cue to close. Just familiar motions moving as it goes. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's fine. Still here, still working. Nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues calm and steady, feels fine. Still here, still working. Keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the silence sits a while in the room. I don't break it with a thought too soon. Breathing, even posture loose. No need to rearrange. Winter works when given patience and time to change. Still here, still working, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a stronger reason just to do. Still here, still working, as the night continues on. Work remains a simple motion, warm. Light stays low, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines. Just a winter moment holding on. The night holds steady. Nothing moves fast. Time stays even and lasts. Winter night rests at the glass, deep and clear outside. Here the room feels fully settled, side by side. The desk remains unclicated, the chair knows where I am. I continue without a marker by my hand. No sound asking for an ending, no reason to conclude. Every task feels quietly placed and true. The air feels warm and cooperative, breath moves slow and low. I don't aim what I am doing, I go. Time doesn't ask for proof, it stays with you. The night holds steady, everything moves clean and free. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, just me. The night holds steady, minutes land and softly stay. I don't force the flow of progress, I let it play. Keys repeat a gentle rhythm, low and clear. Thoughts arrive without importance here. The clock behaves now loud or close, and knows where to be. Time feels helpful when I let it move with me. No finish line inside the hour, no final shape to find, just familiar motion settling in time. I don't rush what's calm and kind, it aligns. The night holds steady, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues calm and steady, feels fine. The night holds steady, keeps the rhythm open plain. I don't chase a better moment, I remain. If the silence deepens more, I don't fill it up with sound. There's a comfort in the stillness all around. Breathing even, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given quiet and time to change. The night holds steady, hours level, calm and true. I don't need a louder signal, just to do. The night holds steady as the darkness fully stays. Work remains a simple motion in its way. Dark outside but balanced here. Light feels soft and staying near. Just a winter night continuing clear. Warm silence in motion, light stays near. Nothing asking for attention, just here. Winter hums behind the wall, soft and low. Here the room feels gently ready to go. The desk feels steady, well known. The chair fits where I land. I begin the work without a plan by my hand. No sound telling me to hurry, no need to wait. Every task feels comfortable at this rate. The air feels warm and cooperative. Breath moves slow and sure. I don't question what I'm doing, I work. Time keeps an easy line, it's fine. Warm silence and motion, everything moves calm and kind. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent, just time. Warm silence and motion, minutes drift and gently stay. I don't push the day forward, I let it play. Keys fall into quiet rows, soft and round. Thoughts arrive then take their place without sound. The clock behaves a distant guide, not loud, not near. Time works better when I let it disappear. No finish line inside the hour, no reason to decide. Just familiar movement settling side by side. I don't rush what feels aligned, it's kind. Warm silence in motion, nothing pulls me out of line. Work continues, calm and steady, feels fine. Warm silence in motion keeps the rhythm open, plain. I don't search for something better, I remain. If the winter light fades thin on the floor, I don't follow where it goes, wanting more. Breathing even, posture loose, no need to rearrange. Winter works when given warmth and space to change. Warm silence in motion, hours open, calm and true. I don't need a louder signal just to do. Warm silence in motion as the afternoon moves on. Work remains a simple motion. Warm light stays soft, the air is kind. Time moves on in gentle lines, just a winter day continuing on. Work continues in soft time. Light stays even, nothing climbs, nothing waiting, nothing new. Just the hours moving through. The room feels level quietly. Thoughts arrive responsibly. No loud feeling, no demand, just the task at open hand. Screens glow pale, a steady gray. Time behaves the gentler way. I don't rush what wants to stay. Let it play, let it lay. I don't pull the minutes tight, they move evenly in light. Work continues in soft time. Everything feels slow and plain. Nothing louder than the air, nothing sharp to rearrange. Work continues in soft time. Work begins without a sound. I don't chase the ticking clock, I let the minutes settle down. Keys repeat a simple pace. Minutes fall into their place. No one just a task passing by. Small routines quietly land like soft paper in my hand. No applause, no clear sign, just time. I don't search for something more. This is what the morning's for. Work continues in soft time. Everything aligns and stays. Nothing pulling me ahead, nothing rushing through the day. Work continues in soft time, keeps the rhythm soft and kind. I don't push to what comes next, I let the hours find their time. If the day begins to shift, I remain in steady drift, breathing space between each sound, letting calm move all around. Work continues in soft time, hours open clean and wide. I don't need a strong beginning, I'm already inside. Work continues in soft time as the daylight slowly grows. Work continues calm and steady in a quiet flow. Light stays even, nothing breaks. Time goes on without mistakes. Just a day that moves along, soft and long.